The Gemara says, Hani Dalit Pisios Mahi. What were these 4 steps that he took? Right? Tichsiv. So it says in Pasuk, Be'ezahi Shalach Merodach Bladin Ben Bladin. Right? We've heard of Shimshon Ben Shimshon Al Shalom. We've not heard of a Bladin Ben Bladin. So Bladin Ben Bladin, the Melech of Bava, he sent books. The Gomer, Mishum Ki Chalach Chezkiyahu, because Chezkiyahu got sick by a chazek, and he got better. So what's the pasuk? What's the pasuk? It's pasuk Lamed. It's the pasuk in Yeshayahu, right? Because he heard that Chezkiyahu got better, he got sick, and he got better. So Shvada Leisparim and Mincha. So he sent him both books and the korban. He sent him Sfarim, books, and Mincha, which I think is a korban. So what happened? Zidroj, and it's now called another pasuk. And in parentheses it says, "In really?" And it says Zidroj as a mofes haya ba'aret, which is another pasuk. Is the pasuk in Divrei Yamin, because we know that the story of Sanhedrin is split. It's in Malachim, and it's in Yeshayahu, and it's in Yirmiyahu, and it's in Divrei Yamin. So the drosh is a movement asher haya ba'aretz. So Amar Rabbi Yochanan does also a yom shemes bo achaz. So this seems maybe to be like a new thing. That day that Achaz died, it was only a 2-hour day. But before we go on to the new thing, we're going to see what Rashi says about what we've seen already.
A 2-hour day, like in parts of the world where the sun is only shining for a short amount of time?
Maybe that's what it means. When we're dealing with Chazal and their understanding of the earth, you have to understand that most of Chazal took it as a flat earth. You have to be thinking in that vein. So says Rabbi Yochanan, right? It says those 4 pasios. So first the Gemara says, what are those 4 pasios? And then they bring this pasuk of Bladin ben Bladin, that Chezkiyahu got sick and got better. What were these books? So then the Gemara quotes another pasuk in Divrei Yamin to try to fill in what these books were. And it says, L'drosh hamot beis asher haya ba'aretz, to understand the wonder that's going on in the earth. Rabbi Yochanan says, also hayom, that day, shemes bo achaz, that the king Achaz died, shtei shaus haya, it was a 2-hour day. The Kichola Chezkiyahu, and when Chezkiyahu got sick, itpach ahadrinu HaKadosh Baruch Hu lahanach asar shai neilei. So he threw those 10 extra hours in that day. They had a 34-hour day, maybe. Wow. Because it says, "Hine meshiv es sel ha'ma'alot asher yarda b'ma'alos." This is another pasuk in. Is the pasuk in Yeshayahu? Asher yarda b'ma'alos achaz b'shemesh achronis eser ma'alot. So they're talking about like the placement of the sun, that it was maybe 10 milos. The Teshev Hashemesh eser milos, the milos asher yarda. So it talks about like 10 hours maybe that were paid off during Chezkiyahu's reign in the book, as depicted in the book of Yeshayahu. Amalei, he's like, what's going on? So Amalei, Chezkiyahu chalash itbach. So Bladin and Bladin was like, what's going on over here with this long day? Right? Bladin and Bladin's like, what's going on over here? He's like, my name is Bladin. My father's name is Bladin, but I don't know Pshat in this extra long day.
Yeah, we got to bring back that name.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm an embarrassment to the name of blood, and if I can't even tell time. So
My
he
mom's
says,
gonna kill
my
me if I
high.
name my kid Bladen on the bris. They're gonna be like, Vikari Shmo B'Yisrael, Bladen Ben
Yeah,
Tzviyo.
blood in them, Tzviyayo.
And I gotta tell him he's gotta name his kid Bladen.
Blood, yeah, dude, you can start make a ticket for the Blood and family. But let's see what Blood did and if it was good. Seems to be one of the kings of the that were fighting against Israel. So it says, I gotta remember what the name of this hotel is. I can call them out. So hopefully we'll do that. And if not, we'll make that like the name of the episode. And we'll give them a shout out. Lima Freya.
I like it, dude.
So anyways, so he's like my high. Let's go to Amarle. So I guess his helper sent him. Chezkiyahu chalash v'itpav. Chezkiyahu got sick and he got better. So Amar Ika Gavra Kihai the Lo Ba'ina Vishudurile Shalma. Right? He's like, wait, there's a guy like this who just for his healing, he's getting 10 extra hours in the day, and I'm not going to send him a gift. Kasfule Shalma Lamalka Cheskia Shalem Lekarsa Yerushalayim Shalem de Allah Rabba. So he said, yo, peace to you, Chezkiyahu the king, and peace to the city of Jerusalem, and peace to the great God. And then he says, Nebuchadnezzar, Safre de Bladin. So maybe it's Elah Harava, he's saying, like, blessed be the great God, Nebuchadnezzar. Or it's saying, no, sorry. That's not what it's saying. Because we got to go through like what the possible PASHUT are until we get it. Says the Gemara, Nebuchadnezzar, Shafra de Bladin Haba. He was the scribe of Bladin. Nebuchadnezzar, who the Gemara might have be connecting. Nebuchadnezzar, who people have talked about. Well, hopefully we'll learn more about. Nebuchadnezzar was the scribe of this Bladin character. Shaita lo havahasam. But he wasn't there when Bladin said like blessings to the Israeli, to the God of Israel.
Wow, that's crazy.
He also, when he came back, Amar lahu, Hechi Kisvin Kisvisu. What should I write? Amar lay, Haki Kasvinan. This is what we wrote. Amar lahu, Karaisale Allah Rabba. You go, the God of Israel, the great God. The Kisibule, the Basov. You should write afterwards, Amar. Or maybe afterwards he said, Elahaki Kisubu. This is what you should write. Shalom Allah Rabba, Shalom the Kiryas Yerushalayim, Shalom the Malach Cheskia. It's like you got the order wrong. And you should say first to the God, then to Jerusalem, then to the king. Amar Lay said, Amar Lay, Karayana de Igrasa, Ili Habib Barvanka. Like, listen, the bringer of the writer of the letter, or the sayer of the thing, he should be the carrier outer. So it should be Nebuchadnezzar. Rahad Batrei, Kirad Arba Psian. He ran 4 Psia steps, and then Gabriel came and picked him up. You do it, Nebuchadnezzar. Gabriel came and established him. Amar Yochanan ve'ilmale loba Gabriel. If Gabriel didn't come, ve'emido, and like stop him, maybe stop Nebuchadnezzar. Lo haya takana l'sneim she'Yisrael. There would not be a takana, a savior for the haters of Israel, which is really talking about Israel. We just don't like to say things negative about ourselves, which is a great neuro-linguistic programming technique. So if it wasn't for Nebuchadnezzar, so those are the 4 steps that he took. that after he said that statement of that God should be first and then Yerushalayim and then the king,